Guys, Deluded, I'm back again. Thank you very much for having me, folks. Now, we know the season's coming to an end this week. We've got 2 games this week against Huddersfield on Sunday, and on Wednesday, I believe we play Leicester City. Forgive me if I'm wrong. So yeah, we know a new manager needs to be announced. I personally feel there's a case, and it should be. We should know who the next manager is because the club definitely know, in my opinion, or if they don't know for sure, they definitely know which candidate they're leaning and gravitating towards, and it's a case of dotting the I's and crossing the T's for me. Wenger deserved, at the very least, to at least finish these couple games before you announce another manager. So we're coming to the end of that. Now, you've seen the BBC, you've seen credible mouthpieces of the BBC. Ornstein, we know when it comes to Arsenal news, he's somewhat the oracle, has spoken, and everybody's given their 2 pence. Now, there's a lot of conflicting reports. Firstly, I'm seeing things like Ivan doesn't want to give the new manager a lot of funds. He doesn't want to spend big on a new manager. So that immediately you would think rules out certainly Enrique, possibly Allegri, more or less, and every other manager along them sort of lines. Probably the only one it doesn't think he is Carlo, but even him, it depended on certain finances. I'm not saying they're all doing this for money or stuff like that, but yeah. Allegedly, they've all said they have concerns about the management structure of the club. So that's Ivan and that's the people above, and that's ultimately the direction how we want to move forward as a club. Wenger had a lot of shortcomings. He did a lot right for this club, but he did a lot wrong for this club. And whether he was right or wrong for all his shortcomings, I do personally feel it was too easy for certain board members, whether they could do better than him or help us or not. Too easy to hide behind the fact that Wenger's been here for years and all of these things that have been said about Wenger over the years. So now we're going to see what the board is really on, in my opinion. We're really going to see what members are on because, like I said, there's no Wenger that's been there for so long. He's galvanised within Arsenal. Some people had a hard time telling Arsenal and Arsene he's not there anymore. So yeah, the next manager now, it does look like more likely to be Allegri if you just go on reports because allegedly insiders of Juventus think it's 50-50 as to whether he remains at the club or departs the club. He said he'll shed light on his future when they wrap up the Serie A title. So those of you who watch Italy more religiously than me, you know it's coming to an end. So yeah, the club want to get a replacement for Wenger, if you can say that, or a new manager, I like saying better yet, before the World Cup. Now, you'd like to think they need to do that before the World Cup. You need to get that now because the new manager has several things. He needs to want to see the players he wants to keep, the players he wants to sell, how these players actually respond to methods and in things in training. It goes under people's head, but what's the best way to actually speak to these players to get your point across and your tactics across? And then obviously you've got the tactical need to improve defensively and all of these things. All of that's not going to be done in a month. None of it can definitely be done if you announce a man during the World Cup, where we know that's a busy period. For me, it does look like we're leaning towards more Allegri. Like I said, insiders in Juventus believe it's 50-50. Apparently, he wants to speak to Arsenal. Allegedly, he said he wants to leave Juventus at the end of the season, but he has also said he's happy there. He's also said he plans to manage abroad at some point in his career. So, yeah, allegedly the club wants someone that's going to galvanise the fans, and I'd like to think everybody, if Allegri came in, they'd pull together for him, to be honest. I'm not sure on his record of young players, but that is a field for concern. If we are really not having the money to spend and we really having to develop young players, Allegri, as much as a good manager he is, to my knowledge, he doesn't really have a backtrack of developing young players. He's improved players, he's improved cast-offs, and he's improved young players, of course, but on a general basis to that sort of level. And I say this because I want to say this. Could that mean if he was to come here, cool, if he comes here, he'll definitely improve it. But let's just say he comes here, he's missing out on targets to City, United, Chelsea of old, people that can spend money more than us. We're not going as quick forward as he was told or promised or what's actually happening. He might become frustrated and keep it moving, and then we find ourselves in this yo-yo. So, yeah, man. One thing that's going to annoy me and that's going to be said throughout the whole of next season, with every win, we're right to sack Arsene. With every defeat, Arsene knows best and all of these things. You guys know personally I love Arsene as the man, but to move forward as a club, it looked like he needed to step down. So on that note, there's nothing more to be said. I just thought, before I get ready for work, quick little update of what I've seen online. So yeah, man, Arteta and Vieira and all them, man, they allegedly are still on the shortlist, and Yardim still. So we'll see within the next few weeks, people, man, because the season's over in the end on Sunday. We might get an announcement on Sunday. We might get something early next week. I don't know, or we might not. But yeah, on that note, guys, Deluded, thank you for watching, supporting. I'm out.